What up, guys? My name's Sick. If at any point this video helps you out, feel free to like the vid and subscribe to my channel for more possible Legends of Aria videos. Alright, so today I'm making a blacksmithing brush-up vid. Basically, I'm going to share everything I know about blacksmithing so far, which isn't much because it isn't too complicated, and after you should be able to get going on the path of smithing. Alright guys, now once you've customized your character's appearance, you'll be here at your skills. I'm not sure if there's a specific build of skills that you should take. I'll leave that to time and other people to figure out. If you have access to the forums, you might want to check there. Now, the key is starting at Helm. Alright guys, I have logged onto my main, and the first thing you're going to want to do, if you've made a fresh account, is you start off with 1 silver. So, get yourself to the blacksmith at Helmtown, and go south to the tinkerer, and we're gonna buy ourselves a mining pick. So pick yourself up a mining pick from the tinkerer. Now I would suggest taking everything out of your backpack. B on your keyboard is your backpack. Take it to the banker. He's just south of the tinkerer. Deposit pretty much everything in your inventory besides your mining pick and your lantern, but I think you hold the lantern. And after you've done that, I've already got some stuff that I'm going to keep in my inventory. But the first thing that you're going to want to do is talk to the metalsmith, Adam, and we're going to interact, and we're going to talk about crafting orders, and you're going to say, what orders do you need filled? I just got this one in. The client is looking for 40 iron maces, and do I already have a crafting order? No, I don't, so this is perfect timing. So he just got this one in. His client is looking for 40 iron maces, and you're going to do that. And what that does is it gives you a craft order for 40 iron maces. When you start out, it might be lower. It should be lower. My first craft order was 5 iron maces, and they've all been iron maces. I'm up to 40 now. And what this is you basically craft a certain number of whatever the craft order demands or whatever the client had wanted from this guy. You craft a certain amount of those, and you place them in the craft order, and after you've crafted them, you give them to Adam, and he gives you a reward. So you're basically leveling blacksmith while making money. Alright guys, so once you got your crafting order, we are going to go straight up into the mine, which is just west of the blacksmith. So start heading over there. You are going to want a horse for this, so you're going to need to visit a stable master in any of the major cities that you start out in to purchase a horse. And once you have your horse, you should be able to start running this effectively. So when you equip your mining pick, open up your backpack menu and equip your mining pick, you'll be given the ability Mine, which is hotkey to Q. When you're in the mine, you can mine any of these rocks. This rock I can mine. I can go up to it, hit Q, and click the rock, and I will be mining the rock for iron. Iron clay? Is it clay? I think it is. Iron clay, and then when you get to a higher level, I think copper. It takes a higher level to mine copper. But mostly you'll be getting iron ore and clay, I think it is. Or stone. It's either clay or some kind of stone. So our iron ore is filling up. I have 53 iron ore. My weight is at 139 out of 229, which is kind of an overall gauge of how much you can carry without overflowing your backpack onto the ground. You're going to be getting a lot of failed to harvest any usable resources. I'm not sure if that occurs less often the higher mining skill that you have. Alright guys, so after you've mined up a inventory of iron ore, a full inventory, we're going to go back to the blacksmith and start making our maces, which is what my current order is. I'm not sure what yours will be, but mine is maces. We have the 40 iron maces that I have to make. Yours will probably be 5 if you're on a new account. And we go back over to the blacksmith, to the anvil, and get our camera. Everybody's using this thing. And right click on the anvil, click blacksmithing, and the first thing that it'll start you out on the resources panel, click iron and craft all of your iron. Crafting iron has a 0% fail rate from what I've seen. Yeah, it definitely doesn't fail. Okay, once you are out of the resources, right click on the anvil again, blacksmithing. Now we're going to go to weapons since we want to craft maces, and go to click on the bashing icon, which looks like a mace. Click mace and start crafting all of your iron bars into maces. Now this is where you start failing and losing materials, and this is affected by your blacksmithing skill. So the higher your blacksmithing skill, the less you will fail at creating your items. Now let's open up our backpack. We have created 1. We have created 2. I am a little bit above the starting blacksmithing after you've purchased it from the blacksmither. Let's see if it actually does show my level. I'm not sure. I'm 35, so I'm a little above. I've made 2 iron maces so far, 3, and I did not get a full inventory of iron. I didn't really need to show you guys what I wanted to show you. Now we will make all of these iron maces. I will show you how to put them in your craft order, and once you do that, you will be on your road to starting blacksmithing. Yeah. And hopefully making money. So you can see that you get a pretty good amount of maces out of your iron. You don't lose too much. The crafting orders go pretty quick. Now, all out of iron bars, so it's time to start wrapping up our iron maces. Right click on your crafting order, add item to order, and just start clicking all of your maces in your backpack, and that will place them in your order. Press the escape key to get out of that, and now we have 9 out of 40 iron maces in our craft order. So what you would do immediately after this is go straight back into the mine and start mining more iron. I drop the clay or the stone or whatever it is. I'm going to be dropping that, I think, unless I find out it's like good to keep it or something. But I'm keeping all my copper ore and obviously the iron. So yeah, you would run straight back into the mine, start mining more iron, grab a full inventory, come back here, bust out your iron maces, throw them all in your crafting order. After you've got 40, spin your camera around, if I can find my keys, spin your camera around, talk to Adam the metalsmith, interact with him, to go talk about crafting orders. I have a completed order. Alright, then show me what you got. Click on it in your inventory and you are rewarded with the crafting order. And that is the process you will be repeating over and over. After that, you can get a new crafting order and start leveling that way. So guys, that is basically all you need to know to start blacksmithing and crafting. Once the early access starts, I'm going to be looking into higher levels of blacksmithing as I attain those levels, and hopefully be making videos on that as well. So remember, if you like this video and it helped you in any way, shape, or form, possibly getting started to LOA, like and subscribe for more future content. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Sick out.